In case you missed it, here's what happened on August 9th in under 3 minutes, and listen. This news cycle, it is designed to overwhelm you, wear you down, and make you stop paying attention. That is how they sneak the big moves past you. So let's get started. First up, the IRS commissioner was removed after clashing with leadership over access to undocumented immigrant data. That is not just an office shakeup. That's politicizing a federal agency to weaponize private tax information and under the Fourth Amendment protections and the Privacy Act of 1974, government access to personal data without due process is a violation, plain and simple. Then Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, he reposted a video claiming that women shouldn't be allowed to vote. This isn't just a personal opinion anymore. It's a government official who is floating the idea of stripping away 19th Amendment protections. This is testing the waters for a constitutional rollback from inside the executive branch, which is exactly how rights erosion starts. Normalize the rhetoric first, then move on to the policy. Meanwhile, Democrats are declaring we are at war, bring it on, vowing to fight dirty to stop Trump, and here's the truth. Both sides are now openly talking about abandoning norms, which chips away at the very system Article 1 set up to ensure balance and lawful process. Once the rules become optional for one side, they're optional for both. Now, in London, police arrested 466 people protesting the ban on Palestine action. This is a civil liberties flashpoint because under the UK's Human Rights Act and the European Convention on Human Rights, citizens have the right to protest peacefully. Mass arrests like this raise questions about whether those rights are being upheld in practice. Then there's the quiet gut punch. DHS and Secretary Kristi Noem's new personal approval rule has stalled the release of over $100 million in already approved disaster relief funds for North Carolina. FEMA signed off on the money months ago, but now every contract over $100,000 has to get her signature before moving forward. That's slowed recovery work to a crawl. Now, while this isn't the same as an Impoundment Control Act violation because the funds haven't been outright canceled, it's still a deliberate delay of congressionally approved aid at the expense of the people who need it the most. And finally, tariffs just spiked to the highest rate since the Great Depression. That means everyday goods are about to get even more expensive for you and fast. So while the Constitution, Article 1, Section 8, gives Congress the power to set tariffs, in reality, those powers have been delegated to the executive. Today's hike is a reminder of what happens when economic authority is concentrated in one office with very little oversight. None of these stories exist in isolation. Together they show a pattern, testing the limits of your rights